If you ask me to define sequence, I would say sequence is the parent name given to all progressions. We are all familiar with some sequences which can either be additive or multiplicative. The other unknown variable there is the common difference. And I already said to determine the common difference is to subtract the consecutive term, subtract the previous term from the consecutive term, in which case D can be determined as -4 minus -9. I'll repeat that. If I give you a progression, let's say A, B, C, and D, to determine the common difference, it is gotten by B minus A, or C minus B, or D minus C. The same thing here. Is that you say -4 minus -9, or 1 minus -4. So if you subtract -9 from -4, you have -4 plus 9, which gives us 5. So the common difference is 5. And like I said, you only use this one when you know the last term, because L signifies last term. So you use the formula Sn is equal to n over 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 d. N is already known as 16, A is known as -9, and D is known as 5. So we say S16, substitute 16 for N, equals to 16 over 2 into bracket 2 times -9, this plus N again is 16, 16 minus 1 into bracket 5. If you work at it, 2 will go in 16 8 times. Open the bracket, 2 times -9 give 6 raised to power 6. Then you close the bracket, then over 1 minus 1 over 3, because the common ratio is 1 over 3. Then you move on to the next line. The 54 is still there. 1 minus 1 raised to power 3 in 6 places. That is, this is the way, 1 times 3, 1 over 3 times 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 1 over 3. If you multiply it out, what you're going to have is, you're going to have 9 times 9 times 9. So you have 1 over 9, 1 over 9 times 1 over 9 times 1 over 9, which is equal to 1 over 7 to 9. So eventually you have 1 over 7 to 9 over, if you take away 1 over 3 from 1, you will have 2/3. If you divide something into 3 and you take 1/3 away, what you have left is 2/3. So find the LCM of the one inside. It will look like this. If you try to undo what is inside the bracket, you have S6. S6 will be 54. 1 minus, sorry, it won't be 1 again now. You look for the LCM. This is 1 over 1, this is 1 over 7 to 9. The LCM, of course, is 7 to 9. 1 in 7 to 9 is 79. 7 to 9 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Divided by 2/3. Again, you have 54. And then you have 7 to 8 divided by 7 to 9. Divided by 2 over 3. Eventually, you have 54 over 1 times 7 to 8 divided by 7 to 9. When you change this division sign to multiplication, the 3 goes up, 2 comes down. So we can now cut. And if you cut, what you're going to have is very, very simple. If you use 3 here 1, 3 in 7, 3 in 7, 2, in 12, 4, in 9, 3. Now use 3 to cut here again. 3 here will be 18, 3 here will be 81. 3 in 24, 8, 3 in 3, 1. Then use 3 again. 3 will cut 18 6 times. It will cut here 27 times. So you have 2 here 1, 2 in 6, 3. 3 here 1, 3 in 27, 9. So eventually what you have left is this one that has not been cut at all, 728 over 9, which is S6. And you can go further to change that into a decimal. If you change that into a decimal, you're going to have 80.89. So we've looked at 2 cases, in which case you can have 1, the common ratio is greater than 1, and then the other example, the common ratio is less than 1. And when this kind of situation presents itself, you use 2 different types of formulae to address the question, which again you will require to determine or to extract the value of the first term, determine the common ratio, and choose the appropriate formula. And when you have done this, you have been able to correctly handle the question on arithmetic and geometric progression. Arithmetic and geometric progression.